bugs, welcome back to my channel. This is Nikita aka Miss Beauty 23, and if you're new here, hi, aloha, welcome. And as you guys know, the usual, what we talk about here is skincare. It's not our only topic that we address here, but that's indeed our base platform. So if it's not skin, then it's hair care, nail care, body care, internally and externally. So if you're into all of this, if this is your neck of the woods, then I suggest that you subscribe right now, and of course like this video because it's good for the YouTube algorithm, and share because sharing is caring. Even if it's one person that you know that can benefit from this video, learning something that can, you know, help them throughout their journey, feel free to share the video with them and just add some value to some lives out there. Alright guys, so within the interest of time, let's jump right into the video. Alright, so let's get into today's video, and the topic is going to be about menstruation and how this affects the skin. Now gentlemen, if you're here watching this video, I'll urge you to stay on, because I know you must know a few females, whether it's your daughter, your sister, you know, a friend, a colleague. Stay here, don't leave, because you just might be that one to add value to their lives by delivering these information. Alright, so back into it. Menstruation. How does this affect the skin? As we all know, this is a very, very, very pivotal topic, a very crucial topic, and it's one of the major contributing factors as to why females in particular get breakout, right? This has a lot to do with hormonal changes in the body, which we pretty much have no control over. It happens because it's a part of the process, right? Now, let's break it down a little bit. What exactly is menstruation? This is pretty much the shedding of blood, mucus, and tissue that is disintegrated from the body every month. What really happens is that we have estrogen in our body and progesterone, right? The estrogen is pretty much the most prevalent hormone in the female body. This contributes to the widening of your hips, you know, your female features, your breast growth, all that stuff. It's the main contributing factor to that. We do have some progesterone in our body as well, and these work in collaboration to develop the human body, the female body in particular. And we do have a little bit of testosterone as well, females, believe it or not, we do. No, and they all play a vital role, but we're going to be focusing mainly on the progesterone and the estrogen in this video. Now, in regards to the cycle and how it works and how it affects our skin, right before you have your menstruation, you have your I think I spoke about this a little bit in my TikTok, but it was only a minute, so it couldn't work. But let's dive into it. Let's dissect it a little bit more now. So what really happens is that you have your progesterone and your estrogen, right? And just before it hits that time of the month, they lowers. Once it lowers, it affects your skin, right? Your estrogen is really responsible for the production of collagen, giving your skin that nice supple look and feel, and just giving you that radiant, beautiful look. So once it lowers, what's going to happen? The opposite is going to take place. The progesterone actually kind of rises a little bit before it lowers, and that's what contributes to the breakout into the skin, because you're now in the luteal phase, which I will explain a little bit more. So once these two hormones lower, now it is giving the testosterone a chance to rise, and this is working in collaboration with your hormones in your body and your hormonal glands that produces oil around that time of the month. Hence, this is why you do get the breakout. How does this really happen though on a scientific technical term? No, your body begins to store water around that time, right? Once it begins to store water, it puts a lot of pressure on your pore walls, causing your pore walls to become really, really tight. And once they're really, really tight, that is pressure applied onto it, as stated before. And it's hard for the wax to come through the passage. It's hard for the sebum actually to come through the passage. And because it's having such a hard time coming through the passage, it's being backed up. And that whole backup of sebum, that's what causes the breakout and give us those nodulic cystic acne around that time. Those type of inflamed acne that don't really have a head, but they're under the skin and they're really hard and tender, those type of acne. Now, to break down the cycle a little bit more, your menstruation cycle does have different phases and stages. You have the luteal stage, which is pre-menstruation, right before your menstruation hits, and this is where you have the breakout. This is where your progesterone lowers and your estrogen lowers, right? Then you have your follicular phase. In the follicular phase now, it consists of two other stages, right? Your menstruation and the proliferative stage. This is within the follicular stage. The menstruation is literally from the beginning of your period to the ending of it. The proliferative stage starts right after your menstruation finish, which is a day after your menstruation finish, and it goes up straight to ovulation, right? Now, in the follicular phase, your progesterone is pretty much responsible for the strengthening of your uterine lining and preparing the womb for potential pregnancy. And then moving on to the ovulation stage now, where, you know, of course, you're fully ovulated, you're heat, you're feeling your best, you're looking your best, not only internally but externally, because your skin start clearing up now. You know, there's no more breakout. It's building up collagen because the estrogen is now back up, which helps to induce collagen into the skin, clears up your skin, give you a radiant look, and of course internally you look and you feel your best. So yes, we have a whole lot taking place during that time. So gentlemen, when those females are acting out, acting all of emotions and being hot then cold and warm, you know, being in a good mood then in a bad mood, you have to understand there's a hormonal warfare going on internally, and not to mention, to top it off, it affects our skin tremendously. So what I do urge during this time of the month, you want to turn up your water intake, right? Even if you're not big on water, which I hope you guys are, you turn up your water intake a few days before it hits that time. You cut down on the dairy tremendously, because the dairy does cause inflammation into the skin, and you cut down on the refined sugar. The refined sugar spikes up your insulin level, which is your body's hormonal response to sugar, and of course this corresponds with your sebaceous glands that causes breakout into the skin, guys. Okay? And of course, in regards to products, you want to make sure that you're using skin soothing products, relaxing products, because remember, you know, your skin is so vulnerable around that time. It's very vulnerable and it's prone to break out. It's already breaking out. So the last thing you want to do is add to the problem, which is to use aggressive products that are going to contribute to breaking out and the inflammation and the irritation. So you want to look out for some active ingredients like your hyaluronic acid. Take notes, guys. Your hyaluronic acid, your aloe vera gel, which is very good, very soothing, you know, it's anti-inflammatory as well. Your centella asiatica, your mugwort. There's a whole lot to it. Your urea, these really does help. Your oats, your green tea, these are antioxidants that are pretty soothing on the skin, guys. So you want to look out for ingredients like these, and of course, if it's not necessary, do not use it. The simpler the better, especially around that time of the month. No, I am not a doctor, let's get that clear. I'm an aesthetician, but I do my research and I have my science to back that. So this is why whenever I come on the internet and I'm making certain claims in regards to skincare, I kind of break it down scientifically, because I do a lot of research. All right, just to get that clear. Now look out for part 2, where I'm going to be talking about some products, some good products that one can use around that time of the month. So this video was really dedicated to my girlies, but gentlemen, don't worry yourself, I got you. It's just that everything do take time, one step at a time. I'm working on some videos for you guys as well. I'm working on some part 2 for the ingrown video, you know, videos how to get that beard looking luscious, and videos to help with receding hairlines. But it all take time, and it's research. I want to make sure, actually, whenever I'm coming on the internet to deliver information, it has strong credibility. You know what I mean? No facade around here. Hard work and studying and a lot of research. So I hope you guys found value in this video. If you found value in this video, you know exactly what to do. Subscribe and like this video, and of course, please, most importantly, guys, above all, share this video. Share. This is why I create this content, to help to solve problem, to help people to understand what's going on with their skin and their body. Hence, this is why I do what I do. So sharing is literally caring, guys. So guys, I'll see you in my next video, and don't forget to be magnificent. Don't forget to be bold and beautiful. Bye, my beauty bugs.